Hello there. So today I'm gonna review some filament. I don't know if I'm gonna review more filament, but if people want to send me filament, they can contact me. Anyways, this is about Creality Soleyin. This is their Ultra PLA, and they're claiming it's for high-speed printing applications. So far, flow rate has been fine, so yeah, you can probably print the stuff at high speeds. Yeah, I found the stuff on eBay. So, I don't know, I got it for €9.50 per kilo by just buying a lot of it, which was nice, I guess. So €9.50 is a pretty hard price to beat for filament. I don't think I found anything cheaper just yet, especially from such a big name brand. But you kind of get what you pay for here. So I'm just going to talk about another positive point, I think, and that's the unusual colorways. So all these colors are very pastel-y and a bit, I don't want to say washed out, but not very intense. So this yellow probably comes out nicely through my phone because it messes with the colors, but that's like a very pale lemon color. This stuff back here was supposed to be light green. Like they put light green on the box. That is not light green, that is mint. This was called greenery. That's just an olive. And they have all kinds of weird names for their filaments. So that orange, which I personally really like, that's a good orange, is called rosehip. And that, I want to say red, but it's not quite red. It comes out pretty pinkish, is strawberry milk. So pretty artsy. I do like the colors though. So if you are looking for some more pastel-y colors, they have some pretty good choices, and I haven't seen much in terms of pastel filaments other than a couple of years back you could buy some from Yale, like the Sunlu sub-brand, and that performed pretty well and looked nice. I'm going to talk some more about the performance here. So the flow rate and stuff is okay. You can print pretty fast and the stuff is more or less stable. If you don't have a waterlogged spool, I have a couple of spools that are so extremely moist out of the box. You can just about print decorative parts, but if you print anything that has to bear loads and stuff like that, it's just not gonna work that well. I'm not sure if you can see it here. Can I put that a little darker? Yeah, there we go. There's little zits and bumps all over this plaster. I'm not sure if my phone will smooth that out or something, but this entire surface, and this is a plunger tube, is really uneven, and it looks like it's been sandblasted from 2 meters away. So all of that is just little pockets of water that evaporate when you print, because the print nozzle is really hot and that turns into steam and causes a little pock mark. That also heavily impacts the stability of parts. So I have to print functional pieces like this loop here. I shouldn't do that with that hand right now. You have to print those with really thick walls and stuff. So not great. So yeah, some rolls are waterlogged, some are not. So it's kind of rolling the dice every time you open up a package. This slide up here, for example, is completely fine. Like you don't even see any ringing. That is just very, please, a bit darker. No, there we go. That is just fairly good quality, I think. So yeah, just a bit of ghosting, but that's on my printer side. Sometimes it's completely fine, but other times you have really heavy ringing. You see that here? Yeah, even my phone can't hide that ringing. Like there's two really thick lines here And yeah, around here there are more. So I know white filament is pretty notorious for having really inconsistent thickness or something, but that's a bit extreme, I think. So if you're gonna make parts that are like one-offs or really nice blasters or something like that, so if something is already a finished design and you want to print the last thing, I would not recommend this at all. So I think the only use case for this filament is prototyping. So if you don't have, if stuff doesn't need to look that nice, you can use that. I also kind of looked at it in a way that if I design a blaster and it works with filament that shitty, it'll work for everyone. That's like a simulated ender free that isn't tuned, I think. So I don't know, it's just not great filament. If you're gonna print decorative parts or if you're gonna just sand and filler everything, I think it's gonna be fine. There it's just a very cheap option if you're gonna post-process a lot anyways. But otherwise, if you're gonna print mechanical parts or stuff that just is the print, nothing else, you don't paint it, you don't sand it, I wouldn't recommend it. Right, that has been that. Creality Soleyin. I have like another 10 kilos of that stuff lying around and I'm gonna use it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this bit different video. If you want to show me filament, you can contact me. The email should be in my YouTube channel info. So, thanks for watching and goodbye.